Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game."
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's McCollum at shooting guard. Here's Claxton. Back to Garland. 4 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Butler. Pass to Dinwiddie. Right side Brown. No good on the shot. Nice D from Bridges.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Garland. Here's the floater. And they pick up 2.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
Brown, a screen on Garland. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the Spurs ball. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Garland, coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
McCollum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
He misses the free throw.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
That one's no good. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by San Antonio. Garland against Dinwiddie. Tries a 10-footer. They get it again. Can't cash it in from close range.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Barnes with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Barnes, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass, and he moves.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Nets. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Mobley passes to Brown. Mobley on a screen. And the jam by Brown.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Garland for three. Goes up again. Simmons, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Left side, Butler. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Brown against Bridges. Here's Claxton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
What's up? And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
No good on that one.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
So he comes up empty at the line. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Brooklyn. They're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
I think for the Nets, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. McCollum, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Here's Garland from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Barnes.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
And he drops it first. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bay's checked in, and both free throws good for Simmons.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Now here's Brown, coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Simmons, trailing by 5. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. Rebound San Antonio. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Pass to Claxton. Garland against Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bay against Simmons. Kick out to Brown. Goes up at the elbow, and there's another one for the Spurs.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now McCollum, 37 points his last time out. Here's Simmons, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Butler. From deep, Mobley. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Garland with a screen on Butler. For 3, McCollum. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Simmons against Bay. Simmons, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Pass to Butler. Now Dinwiddie. Left side, Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star.